Okay, so this is the waypoint manager. So as you can see here, I have a waypoint manager game object right here. This is created by going to Window, Simple Waypoint System, and Waypoint Manager. When you click on this, it creates this for you. Okay, and what you see here is a path name, inner path name, and you name what you want to call your path like this, and you hit Start Path. And then when you start path, it'll have the thing lock up, and you hold Alt and left click to place any amount of waypoints you want. For the sake of the demonstration, I've already done that step through these. So I have a zero shape, as you can see. Waypoint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so on till it goes back up to 16. And one for the number 1, which is just simple 1 to 2. And as you can see here, I have quite a few, and I'll show you why in a second. Okay, so once you have the waypoint made, what you must do then is have the thing that you want to follow the waypoint on. So here I have the fairy trail that I made in another video, and it's this particle right here. As you can see, it's just sitting there. And I have multiple ones. This is off the scene so it doesn't jack up the draw calls. And it has this script on it called iMove, and that is the script made for the waypoint manager that you can find under Simple Waypoint System, iMove. What this allows you to do, it gives you a whole little section right here where you can choose your options. On start, it will play it on the beginning. Current point, you can set what point it's starting at. Here's where you put the actual curve. So all you have to do is take your curve you want, take it, and drag it in here. And you have everything like time value. I like to use speed just because that's what makes sense to me. But you also have time in here. Speed, so it's moving 1.17, which higher the number, the faster it goes. Lower the number, the slower it goes. You have your ease types, which gives you a nice little amount right here. But I'm just going to use linear. Let's see what else we have. And we have down here delay settings. And this chooses on which point it gets. If you want it to stop for a certain amount of time, this is how you do it. And message settings. This is for program savvy people. They can make certain things happen whenever it gets to certain points. But if you have something like a character following on a path, you also have these in here, which is their idle animation when it's not moving and walk animation when it is moving. Well, let me show you an example now. So in here, the idea is you will have all these, and this is for educational purposes for young kids to help them realize numbers. So I have a 0, which is fine. And when I click this red button, it spawns this particle and it draws out the 0. Up. Let me reset the aspect so it fixes it. It came off track. Okay. So you see it draws it. And it also does it for this tally system. But 0 would have no tallies, obviously. So let me do a 3. 3, you can see the particle drawing it. And that goes back to that whole, it will have the trail behind it whenever you do it. So let me click it again, and it's like it's kind of hiding that drawing for it. And the way I'm doing this is with the iMove script, I've attached which one of the paths I want one of these particles to follow, and then it simply follows it. That way the programmer, whenever I click, let's say 8, whenever I click this red button, all he has to do is make it fire off, and then it follows the curve. I just match up the curve, just follow the shape of the arrow, and then I go over here and I change the speed and change the delay settings to try to get it to match up to look believable. So again, Here's it drawing them out. And that's it. Waypoint Manager. It's simple, but it is a lifesaver.